Howdy everyone. It's time to play some Magic. Format is historic, and I haven't played this yet, but I kind of just threw together kind of like this Jund Sacrifice list with Collector's Company and Bolas's Citadel. Just trying out sort of new Amonkhet Remastered Edition. So this is a bit different to some of the company-based historic sacrifices decks that have been showing up so far. I actually based this list a little bit more off a Pioneer list. LSV put up a video on Channel Fireball playing a Jund Sacrifice with Company and Citadel as the only sort of non-creatures. And it looked pretty sweet. That list, according to the video, LSV said it was built by Andrew Beckstrom, and I sort of decided to have a crack at sort of something similar. Like we have Blood Artist in Historic, thanks to Jumpstart, as opposed to Zulapot Cutthroat, which was in that list, and sort of trying out a few things like Stitcher's Supplier is sort of in some of the historic lists. I got rid of the entire Catavan combo. I think in the company version, this isn't really tested yet, but I think in the company version you kind of want to maximize, all of these hits. Now we're playing 21 lands and 8 sort of non-creature spells, so that's 31 potential hits for Collected Company, and we kind of want to when we cast Collected Company, we want to avoid hitting these sort of Gilded Goose kind of things, and sort of towards the end of the game. We want to be playing these early, so hopefully we should get to a couple decent things. We've got the one-off Croxer. Sideboard is a bit of a mishmash. We'll see sort of through playing. We might even sort of have to change up the deck a few times as we play the game to see what we think suits the sideboard best. But I put in some Midnight Reapers sort of for the control. Ratchet Bomb kind of like to deal with I don't know what sort of zombies and sort of things that they can potentially throw at us sort of low on the curve. Scavenger Goose, Claim the Firstborn seemed like a reasonable sideboard option. In Sacrifice, a lot of nothing's little all that crazy. I like Bone Crusher Giant, just sort of as a thing to bring in when Stomp is relevant, and also it's just a card in the deck that can hit by company. That's the same logic for Scavenger Goose and Reaper as well. And Vraska, the LSV deck played 2 Vraska in the sideboard. I'm not sure how often we're going to bring it in, and even in sideboarding, we don't want to be changing up the deck too much in terms of minimizing our company targets. So I'm just playing the Miser in the sideboard. I don't know. Look, I don't know if it's good. Look, I like the card, but I don't know if it's the best place there. In a way, it's to me it's the 15th sideboard card, to be honest. So yeah, here it is. Let's get into some matches. I'll start that again. All right, yeah, we'll go play first. Something that I'm doing a little bit differently. Throw that away. Something that I'm doing a little bit differently this time around is I've got a bit of music in the background. This is sort of from 9 Inch Nails' Ghost soundtrack. I think we'll. I'm going to take a chance and try to go for Citadel. Put the Woe Rider back. That's probably wrong. No, look, we're playing 4 Citadels. Let's try to draw another one. We've got some scry options here. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it might be a bit better to record these videos with a little bit of music. The good thing about 9 Inch Nails' Ghosts is it's under a form of copyright law where it's sort of encouraged to, I guess, use them in use the songs in things. I don't have the specifics off the top of my head of how exactly it works, but it's like Creative Commons license or something. We can use it, without worrying about being sued. Legion Warboss. Alright. I think we'll just eat that. I was just debating whether or not to scry with the scry, sack the goat and scry, but like we've got things to do, and yeah, that seems not too bad. Dubs Warboss. I think we'll just eat that. Take 4. They're gonna sack the token to the priest. Nice. Alright, yeah, just too strong. Oh! They had no interest in playing this whole match. That's interesting. Alright, Oogler with an Ugin. Oogler with the Ugin. Yeah, I'll keep that on the strength of company. Kind of want to. This is somewhere I want to draw the Citadel. Yep. I think we play another blackline. I think we main phase the company. Yeah, we might be able to get some sweet sort of Priest of the Forgotten Gods value. Alright. Dubs Devils. As much as Dubs Devils seems like a great hit, I think I want to go Devil Woe Strider, and then sack the Strider and the Goat to the Priest, and then play the Blood Artist. Cute. There was an argument to activate the Priest in response to the company, but like to get rid of the Paradise Druid, but you know, we'll see what they got coming. No, actually no, because I wanted to sacrifice the goat. I don't feel like sacrificing myself. Alright. Shoot that. Make them pay for life if they want to keep that. Whoa! Well, this is going in some interesting directions. What do we board here? I mean, the main deck just seems pretty solid against what we're playing against. Yeah, look, I've just run it back. Like they're playing company as well, but we've got the sweet action that comes from Mayhem Devil. We can just clear their board away. So let me know what you think of the music. Hopefully it's not too loud. It's and it probably probably has the benefit of covering up any backups, any sort of you know unconscious sounds that I make as I shift around and breathe. Come on, Noogler, what do you got? What you got? Show me what you got. Cover up the sounds of the ice rattling in my drink. Opponent kept. Not wild about it. Like I'd like to. Well, I'd like to do that, to be honest. Rewarded. Get Magic the Gathering is a game of skill. No, like I think like that was one of those keeps that could have gone either way. Like it was a risky keep. I felt like I had enough untapped green sources in the deck to get there, and if not, playing a Blood Artist is pretty cool too. Oh, I know how cards work. That's okay. We're still gonna company next turn, but yeah, green. That's fine. Ooh, Thraggy, the old Thragster. Yeah, look, I like main phasing the company when we've got the grab the Mayhem Devil. And we're gonna sack it straight away, so we'll snag the goose. Sack that. Yeah, shoot Druid, shoot Lannies. Pow, pow. Shoot them. Yep, you may have your beast, my friend, and I will have my Blood Artist. This deck feels sweet. Storks are yep. And we this has been way too easy. This is not going to continue being this easy. What's up? So I recorded 4 matches with the deck last night. The night before when I'm recording this, and I was compiling the whole video together with the intention of sort of uploading it, and I realized there were some weird sound issues on the 3rd and 4th round. So I decided to, I guess, come back and record another couple matches with the deck. I've made a bit of an alteration. I put in Thrashing Brontodon into the sideboard. I really I can't believe I didn't think of it before I built the deck, to be honest. Thrashy B, combo with company, but also it's a good way of dealing with some of the sideboard hate cards. That tend to be in the form of artifacts and enchantments. Your sort of your Pithing Needle, your Rest in Peace, whatever. Pithing Needle is actually pretty powerful against this deck because it stops Croxa from coming back. It stops company and Citadel. It actually does a lot. So I thought, if I feel like they're going to be sideboarding in that kind of hate, we can board into having some Brontodons. There could even be an argument for trying to squeeze 1 or 2 Brontodons into the main deck as well, but we'll play around with that. You didn't miss much for the 3rd and 4th round. Round 3, I played against what, to be honest, looked like a pretty bad-looking Grixis control deck. It was sort of interesting. I hadn't really seen a list like that before, but yeah, I don't know. It didn't feel that great, and I defeated that one pretty easily. And Round 4, we actually got a loss against blue-white control. Um, I guess that would have been an interesting video to put up. I was pretty excited to play against blue-white control because, as I said when I was playing against it, um, it's a deck that I'm pretty keen to try out, especially with the Armoncat remastered cards. So, uh, I was I was pretty pumped to just play against it and see what someone was doing with that archetype. But anyway, let's play another couple matches. So hopefully we don't get plagued by sound dramas this time around. I've put on some headphones, so hopefully I will notice. Yeah, I like this. I wouldn't mind getting a green for the goose. Like if we can top deck an untapped green source, that'll be sweet. But otherwise, I don't mind giving this a start. I think we'll fetch up a forest just so we don't miss out on anything. Like if we can top deck, you we can go say turn 2 goose initiate and then turn 3 company. Fashionably late to the party. Alright. We'll lead with initiate. Ooh. So what have we got going on? Teamer. I've got to be honest, I'm excited so far playing. They're playing Franning Inventory, Shorel. Yeah, right, cool. I reckon I want to play company now. Sort of play around counter magic. I always want to take double mayhem devil, but we'll grab the sack outlet. If they kill it, then we can always play another sack outlet. We're gonna untap play double blood artist, maybe sack goose initiate. Yeah, fair enough. Brazy B. All right, that changes our plan a bit. Play War Strider. Attacks. It's teamer control. Or teamer mid range, depending on what we see. Questing B. Yeah, teamer mid range. That's cute. I ain't afraid of no beast. Alright. Jam Priest. Jam an Artist. Play an untap Black Sauce. Yep. Take some damage. Brazy B. Do we sacrifice the priest to scry? If they're gonna constantly do that, I think I like sacking it. Well, I don't know. I think we'll sack the goat. Yeah, they can lose a life. Swam. Alright, don't want to swam. Oh, we can be patient. I still kind of liked because I want a bit more action. Alright, we're quite flooded. Recast priest. Recast the blood artist. Might have been an argument to. Yeah, I think I like making a food as well. No attacks. Yeah, flash in some B. Now they can come in. They can come in for 7 points of damage. Potentially a shitload more if they if this is an Embercleave deck. But we can gain a bunch of life with Woe Strider and Blood Artist. So yeah, no blocks, no blockaroonies. Pow. Yep. Not afraid. If we top deck Citadel, that would be kind of hilarious. Elimination. Yep. You may have this, my friend. Polo. Old mate Polo. Shock themselves as well. Interesting. Alright. See what we get. Elves. That's underwhelming. I think we play it and sack it to the priest. Oh, they shocked themselves to flash in the Brazy. That's right. Yeah, submit 1. Submit 2. Pow. We get like a million triggers. Yep. That was a pretty sick draw. Alright, we're on 8, so we've got to keep that in mind. I love the combination of Woe Strider, Blood Artist, and Bolas's Citadel. It's so gas. So much gas. Like we've more or less got them this turn. And they know that too. Nice. Alright, so we were playing against kind of like team and mid range. I would presume they're an Uro deck. I know, I just feel like the main deck is like pretty well set up to fight that sort of thing. Like I could see an argument for maybe swapping out the Miser Croxer for like a Miser Midnight Reaper or something like that. Like just to sort of grind out some value. Maybe cut the Stitcher suppliers for Thoughtseize. If we're on the draw, I think I like having maybe swap the Stitcher supplier and a Croxer for 2 Thoughtseize. And then maybe this one just for a Midnight Reaper. Although actually, if we're bringing in Thoughtseize, like maybe we'll keep the Croxer in just to sort of like have a minor hand attack package, you know, in case we just sort of are fortunate enough to draw two of these three, and maybe if we lose this game on the play, we'll bring in Midnight Reaper. But being on the draw, you know, we'll have access to that extra card. And if they bring in sort of hate pieces, then yeah, obviously we can bring in Thrashy B or something to combat that. Yeah, no, I'm a fan of what I'm seeing here. Alright. Get 2 life. We'll lead with elves. And then next turn we can go say Priest and Goose. Priest into Goose. Or next turn we can just go Priest. Yeah, we have a sort of a redundant Priest right here, so if they don't kill it, maybe we can just play 2 of these and activate the Priest straight away to play like another. Oh yeah. Oh nice. Let's pay some more life. So let's play that. I reckon we won't. We will sacrifice this priest. This blood artist, I should say. And then we'll play. I reckon they might have brought in like something like Anger of the Gods. So we'll play the other blood artist and we'll sandbag this priest. Unless we draw something relevant. Alright, you'll play the blood artist. Sandbag the other priest. We are getting a bit flooded here, which is annoying. Jor-El, that's a good sign. And main phase Frantic Inventory is like obviously they did it to get the extra tokens on the battlefield, but like I did like to see that, so good thing about Worst Rider is that it comes back. What do I want to draw here? Not the Blood Artist. Yep. Yeah, I'm down. We'll play attack Blood Crypt. And I don't think we'll attack with our Naught one. Alright, so we can craft it in cage. Yeah. That's legit. Alright, we'll bring in our Thrashies next game if they get this one. I reckon we hold off on sacrificing the food in case we draw a Mayhem Devil. And we can if we sack both the blood artists at the same time with the priest, that just shoots them for 4. Like, we can do that at any time. Alright. Let's jam the Citadel. It can't do anything because of the Grafdigger's Cage, but, you know. Actually, I think we can play lands off the top of the library with it. Let's double check. Yeah, we just can't cast spells. We can play lands off the top. So it's kind of like a glorified Courser of Crufix that doesn't gain life. Actually, if we can just get another creature on the board, if we can draw, say, another Worst Rider or something like that. Oh shit. Sacrifice 2 other creatures. I think the blood artists are too valuable as blockers. See, now they can't like attack us with the 2/2s. Like, I mean, well, they can now, but I mean, there will soon be a time that they can't do it. Alright. I don't think I'll play that. And I can't think of any life gain that they would have. Ooh, Questy B. So yeah, we got a block here. Actually, how much is coming at us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 13 coming at us. So we have to block at least once. Oh, they don't have activation on that. Okay. So let's block the 1. If we block 2, we get the 2 triggers. We're drawing the Thoughtseize, which kind of sucks. And I don't think, yeah, we're not going to survive another combat, even because like we know that we're drawing that Thoughtseize. Come on, do your thing. Do your thing. I don't want to mute them. Yeah, no, they have this one. Alright, let's bring in the Thrashy Bees. Seeing the Improbable Alliance as well, that's a pretty good reason to bring it in. We'll cut the Croxer. Thoughtseize is another good answer against sort of those like hard to deal with permanents. Being on the play, what else? What else can we shave off? I think we can shave one goose. Thrashy Beast, so good. One goose, one blood artist. Sort of the hard because like Junsack is kind of like this. In a way, it's like a combo deck. So it's sort of hard to like, you know, cut too many of the sort of pieces that you're gonna need. Oh man, this is rough. So we can go Thoughtseize into Initiate, but we got to get lucky to hit the green sources. Oh, this is basically a 4-card hand. Yeah. This is better. Put back one of the geese. Come on, I mulligan, so you should mulligan too, Hello, good friend, pal, stranger on the internet. Ah, no respect. Alright, go away, goose. Pow, pow. And then next turn we can go priest into... Oh, that's sexy. Should we just jam that? No. I think we go. So we definitely go priest. If we jam the initiate, they can untap, kill the priest, and then it'll take us another turn before we can play the Mayhem Devil. But we can like make a food. All right, so we kind of have a backup plan. And if they don't, then we can just activate the priest straight away. Start getting value. They have shock or stomp or something. Braid. Yeah. That's. They're pretty removal heavy, so that's understandable. Alright, I think I like playing the Blood Artist instead of making a food. Pow. See that with that mulligan, we're just like, this is all we have left, and they've still got a full grip. This is rough. Rough. Could get him on ton. Sort of sucks that they can just like bolt the devil now as well. Pyromancer's like Teamer draw 2 is pretty sweet. Like I don't know, they're kind of doing some cool things. I don't know how good this deck is against like the meta. You know, I don't consider this deck that I'm playing the meta, but I'm kind of appreciating some of those things. All right. Perhaps we can get somewhere here. Just don't like play a. Well, that's interesting. Probable alliance. Oh, just playing stuff out. All right. Give me. All right. If we get an untapped land here. Ah, yes. And now, of course, the top card of the library will be a land. It's highly unlikely that we have lost this game. Just gotta keep an eye on. Okay, yeah, they figured it out. The big thing there is just keep an eye on your life total. Don't like accidentally cast like something that's exactly sort of how much life you have left. But like I think we were doing alright. We have got the Blood Artists and just sack to scry things we can't cast away, and then we gain some life. And yeah, it's sweet. It's a sweet deck. I haven't noticed any of those sort of annoying sound problems through the headphones this time around. So hopefully we get lucky. Ooh, playing against Luris, John Darwin. I love when you're playing like a deck with multiple colors, and you just draw a starting hand that has neither the lands nor any spells of that color. I find it quite hilarious. All right, we'll keep this. It's kind of sort of not straightforward what to put back. I think it's the second Mayhem Devil. Like, these are so good in multiples though. That's a tough thing. It's just like I like the 2 sack outlets. Grim Initiate's sort of a really good thing to have with the sack outlets as well. Yeah, it's the second Mayhem Devil because we've got like 4 of these and 4 Blood Artists, so we'll be able to do what we need. We'll be able to do what we want to do. Wonder if like you'd lose a lot, but I wonder if like maybe in a larger format you could play like Lurrus Sacrifice with like Priests of the Forgotten Gods and just sort of a lot of the cheap sack outlets. Lurrus is just sort of permanent cards that are 2 or less, so you can have Dreadhorn Arcanist. That's pretty sick. Okay, and we drew a forest in the form of a Fabled Passage, which is kind of sweet. So I've got an awesome way of dealing with Dreadhorn Arcanists. Pow, pow. Come on, and let's draw like a Blood Artist or something. Oh, okay. Ooh, Young P! Young P. I like it. Alright, I have an answer for that. We'll go get our florist. And we'll get in there. Shame we're so far away from, like, you know, we've only like put a couple things in the graveyards, but like it'll be sweet to be able to escape this Woe Rider pretty soon. I'm not keen to sacrifice the Mayhem Devil to the Grim Initiate. Ooh, oh yeah, this is the Lurrus Archfiend's Vessel deck, which is pretty sick. Like next turn, well they've got to pay 3 to put this in their hand, but they can have a sick turn later where they like play Lurrus and play Vessel out of the graveyard, and Call of the Death Wallop gets it in there as well. But I might have to give this deck a run one day. Okay, so what are we doing now? I guess Fabled Passage. I guess we jam Blood Artist. I reckon I'm gonna. Okay, all right, okay. That was enough for them. Alright, I like Scavenging Ooze. But what comes out? It's sort of interesting. The Stitch of Supply is a sort of like a little like kind of bit of extra gas for Croxer and Worst Rider, but yeah, we've basically been like either not really getting them or like boarding them out like a lot of the time. All right, so we're on the draw. We can shave at least one of the Mana Dorks. I think I like shaving like that. Do we play? Do we put in board in Stomp? Like I think I prefer this on the play against them. On the draw, it might be a bit too slow as a 2-mana spell. What else? There's an argument for Ratchet Bomb. I really don't want to cut much of this deck. That's the problem. All right. Well, Yeah, we'll go with that. Jeez, wonder if we're just not playing enough lands. Yep. Put back. I guess it's one of the mana dorks. If we put back the Gilded Goose, we'll look like quite the fool if we draw Mayhem Devil. But I think we can get away with that. This is going to be a early collected company game, and Scavenging Ooze is just sort of a way to deal with their sort of random like graveyard bullshit. Oh, hello. Mulligan to 4. I like to see it. I think the hand we kept is pretty good against the Mulligan to 4. Alright. Tap for green. Ho 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 ho. Braid, yeah, that's fair enough. What do they have in the just the braid? Alright. Having said that, I think this is a Croxer turn. Want to get the green mana out. No attacks. See, they're down to like, you know, they can't buff their Arcanist to recast the Abrade, and that's all they can do, which I very much like. All right, play a Swamp, Woest Rider, leaving up green. Yeah, look, this game, like, it's just unfortunate they had to mulligan so much, to be honest. Ooh. Alright, I think I could. All they can do is cast the Lurus. They can't bring anything back out of the yard. But I think I just jammed the Priest and I'll slow roll the Scavenging Ooze. Because, you know, if one of these two cards is another removal spell, I'd rather they shoot one of the oozes than anything else. Okay. Well, that happened. So I don't want to use green mana. And actually, Bedevil. What do they have in here? Yeah, they can't rebuy anything with Lurus. They're just pretty fucked. Sorry, John. Your deck's sweet though. Like I really like your deck. All right, so this will be the last match for this video. So we're doing pretty well. What this is the seventh match with the decks. The fifth that's actually going to go in the video, but the seventh for the deck, and we're sort of 5-1 going into it. So that's pretty cool. Oh man, we're on the draw here. This is basically a mulligan because it's got the 2 citadels in it. I kind of like that, but we've just got it's really a 5-card hand because like we really need to get some action to get to these citadels. So yeah, we'll mulligan. This is pretty good. Bye bye Croaxar. I don't mind the one-off Croaxar in the deck. It sort of adds sort of an extra element, but it's kind of nice that it's just not a necessary part of the deck as well. It just sort of provides another angle to attack. But you know, when you draw a hand like this, you don't miss it. Nice. Mono red. Oh fuck. Alright. I think we get the priest down. I want to draw a Worst Rider. Ouch. Oh jeez. That's interesting. Must have been their auto tapper or something. Just the way that they had to pay a life to cast that shock when they could have got Mountain colorless to play the Pyromancer, then Mountain for the shock. Alright. Stitches Supplier, Blood Artist. Lavamancer. Oh man, yeah, this is so not going our way. All right, I think we keep Blood Artist for another turn. Like they can, at the very least, they might just shoot it with the Lavamancer, but. Yeah, no attacks there. Pow. Interesting. Alright. What can we get to get this game? What can we draw? Like Collected Company into Worst Rider Mayhem Devil? We could also draw Blood Crypt. Well, we're not dead on board. Pow. I mean, now we're dead. Alright, so we're on the play. What do we want here? I think I like Stomps on the play. Going back and forth on Scavenger is like you can get a bit of life out of it and it can get huge as well. But also it just doesn't really do much. Like it's kind of slow, is what I'm saying. Now we'll run it like that. I wonder. So the choice of the Bone Crusher Giant was, well, obviously because it interacts very well with Collected Company. But I wonder given it's a card with sideboarding in, if it might just be better off as like a shock or a magma spray or something, like a 1-mana burn spell. I was gonna fetch up a green source, but I think we just ignore the Gilded Goose and get a red. Rewarded. I actually quite like going Initiate Goose. Next turn we can play a Devil. Pow. Ooh, not even afraid. I suppose, yeah, to get light at the stage. Frosted on. Okay, alright, so what are we doing here? Mayhem Devil and then play the Goose. So we go Mayhem Devil. And then we shoot the Lavamancer. And yeah, we'll get in for one. I imagine, like, you know, they'd have some number of haste creatures, but yeah, it's fine. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid, I say. I'm not afraid. Alright. So we're eventually going to want to... Yeah, we'll take the one. Oh, damn it! Alright. Okay. Bow. It ended before it even began. Throw the zombie army in front of that. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what we can get here. Huh. Not very far. This Bolus is Citadel. I probably should have shaved a Citadel or two. Yeah, we'll take that. Probably should have shaved like one or two of the Citadels, like, because like this is a pretty low curve matchup. If we had shaved a couple of Citadels to bring in the Scavenging Goose, I guess. Not that, like, look, Citadel allegedly was going to be good here. We got, I feel like, very unlucky with the top of our deck. Yeah, we'll look the Frosted on with both, and then we'll make a food. Oh man, we're getting nowhere. All right, this is it. All right, okay. So we need. Can we sacrifice enough permanents? Sacrifice this for one. Create. Create a food. Wait, sacrifice that. We can't sacrifice enough permanents to kill the Ferocidon. Man, like, my kingdom for a Woe Strider. Okay. Wait, actually, yes, we can. We can sacrifice and then sack the goose and then kill the Ferocidon. Okay. Wait, no, we can't, because we gotta sacrifice the food, create a food, then we can't sacrifice the next food. Okay, alright, doesn't work. Lightning strike. Okay, alright. Good game, sir. Good games, friend. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Mono Red is a much better matchup than what happened. Like it's possible that I didn't sideboard the best. I should have cut back on Citadels, sort of lower the curve a bit more. Maybe Stitch's Supply would have been alright to keep in as a blocker. Let's have a quick look at the deck. Yeah, so we cut back on Citadels. We bring in Claim the Firstborn, Bone Crusher Giant, and Scavenger. So we want to bring in 6 cards. We cut 2 Stitch's Supplies, 4 Citadels. That seems a lot better than what we did. Maybe even they've got enough. They've got sort of enough. Like Crocs is sort of like a potential cut as well. So like maybe like cut 4 Citadels, Crocs and 1 Supplier or something. I reckon that was a better sideboard. Citadel kind of flailed that last game against Red. Yeah, I don't know, it's kind of rough. So yeah, that was another video. Thank you for watching. We're doing, so I guess 7 matches in. That's we're 5-2 with the deck, which yeah, not bad. Like I'd be happy with that result, like in a 7-round tournament. So definitely, like I feel like it needs a bit more tweaking. Phyrexian Tower is kind of like a real sweet way of just getting like an early collected company. Yeah, I don't know. If you have any sort of suggestions or any decks you'd like for me to play, yeah, let me know. Hit me up on Twitter. I'm at Lewis_TNL, or like it's probably a way to like interact on this video or whatever, and that'll be cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.